So Al, what'd you get at the gem show?
This is labradorite, or this is actually spectrolite. Very, very bright golden colors, a lot of rainbow mix. This is rhodochrosite, cabochons. These are from Russia.
Nice color.
Yeah, rich color. I'm thinking of cutting a couple of these into different shapes to make maybe a pair of earrings and the like.
Which ones for the earrings?
Possibly these.
That's beautiful.
This is some azure malachite that's from a mine in Arizona.
Goes right there, the blue and green.
The blue and greens right here.
Okay.
They were cut by a Russian gentleman who sold me the stones. He gets them out of different sources out of Russia. Some of these pieces are, some of the stock or the material was in excess of 10 years, if not longer, old when it was mined. So some of this is not available in this shades or this intensity of color anymore. They've been mined out. He traded some of his other stones here that I'll explain for some of this azure malachite that came out of Arizona. And this mine is no longer producing any of this quality. This is astrophyllite. These two stones right here. It's just indigenous to the Ural Mountains in Russia, and it's mined certain times of the year due to the weather and political conditions. But this is charoite, that's purple with the different shades. There's lighter, the darker is very hard to come by now because of the intensity of color. It's kind of chunky, some of the pieces, but I'm going to figure out how we can utilize them in some pieces. This is udolite right here with the reds and the whites. The white's actually a feldspar matrix. Feldspar, most people know moonstone. Moonstone is in the feldspar family, but this is not moonstone grade. This is just a white matrix. But there's intensities of ruby red crystals, which is not ruby.
To it. There's some light.
But there's, like for example, this one. If you look at the
here, let me get the camera on your hands. Okay.
This area right here is a real intense ruby crystallized, but it's not ruby. I'm saying ruby for the color.
Okay.
But this is a very unique.
What's the back look like on that?
Well,
okay. I'm just curious.
Here's another big. I bought this piece as a specimen piece. Maybe somewhere down the line when it's no longer available, I can choose to have it recut into smaller pieces. It's kind of a chunky, smooth stone.
It's so beautiful.
This is unusual. I haven't seen this available in a long time. This is cat's eye jade.
It's not. I wonder if it's not coming up right. Maybe you need to. Yeah. Okay.
And it has that that line in the center that they call the eye, which is a chatoyant feature of the stone.
Right.
You don't normally see that in jade. A unique piece is this serpentinite, also out of Russia. Very unique. It's got yellow. It's got different minerals in it that make the matrix, but it's very unique. This was the last he had, and I've never seen it. I've only read about it. This is banded hematite. Hematite you usually see as just a silvery gunmetal bead or stone.
Right. Yeah.
And this actually is banded. It looks like it has bands of onyx or lines, almost like a zebra stripes through them.
That's cool.
It really is interesting.
Does the back look the same way too?
It's just flat, yes.
Okay. All right.
This is a zoisite, which has a very sparkly crystalline structure.
Beautiful.
It moves, it changes with the light.
Yeah.
Very limited. This is prehnite here, this green with the mossy inclusions. This is chrysocolla. I bought this piece because it had that cross-like structure in it, in the matrix. This is also out of Arizona, and he cut and polished it. He left it a little duller luster than some of the other high polish. He felt it just gave it more character.
It's beautiful.
When you touch it, it's almost waxy. It's got a unique feel to it.
How is it for hardness? Is it okay to...
It's like turquoise.
Yeah.
This is chalcedony.
Nice piece.
Ooh, slippery. Very beautiful, even color. These bluish, cotoyant, or kind of like star sapphire-ish looking stones are actually kyanite, also from Russia. Bought a number of those cabs because I loved them, and I found matched pairs.
Nice earrings. They're all ready
beautiful
to go,
earrings.
huh?
Yep. A unique stone is over here. It's this green crystally stone with in the matrix, which is the mother rock, the host rock. It looks almost like slate, the matrix, but this is actually a type of garnet.
Really? Looks like the glitter pieces are going to just fall off.
Nope, they're little crystals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's garnet. It wears like garnet. Plus, I'm going to put it probably into I'm going to put them into earrings, make some kind of earrings for them, so you really don't have to worry about the wear on them. But they would wear like garnet anyway.
Nice.
This is petersite. This is
been waiting for you to introduce it.
Famous. Russia's known for this out of the Ural Mountains. It's become harder and harder to find. It's got the blue cotoyant pieces to it. This is a AA gem grade, which is a huge piece. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I couldn't pass it up for the stock. I mean, all of this, I'm going to move this more into the sunlight. This is also petersite. All these brown and blues and grays up here. This one has a really cotoyant, almost like a tiger eye look to it.
It comes out on the camera. It's just amazing.
And then you see the different patterns. This one has also the way he cut it. It has a center cotoyancy to it as you move. This piece is probably one of my favorites. This almost is translucent to a degree, and it's just swirled like, I don't know, like a mix of marble or agate, but it's just incredible.
It sure is.
And then this I came across, I heard about it, never saw pictures of it, had very little information. This is tinguanite from the Kola Peninsula in Russia. And this is a green material, it wears like jade, and everyone who sees it says it looks like an aerial view of land masses. I mean, it looks like a map or something. It is incredible. He only had about 6 pieces. I picked the 2 nicest ones because they're very rare. It's no longer mined. So I'm going to think about how or if I'm going to even use these right now. But this is just, the color is unique, the play of light is unique, and it's just interesting. You keep looking at it like you're looking for something. It's just incredible.
Yeah, it is amazing. They're big pieces though.
Well, take what they got.
Yeah,
you know, you can't find it, you take what they got. So that's about it. Oh, and this.
What's that?
This is Soliloquy. This is in a matrix of a magnesium matrix, and Soliloquy has got iron and different things in it that make up the crystals, but they're also called a fairy stone and fairy cross. So natural formation.
What do you think you're going to work on first? Any ideas yet?
That's not easy. Oh, here's another piece of pulsite. This is from Oregon. He traded some other pieces with a couple collectors in Oregon.
Yeah.
And this is a indigenous only to Oregon in the United States. So very limited supply.
Beautiful.
This is a huge piece. I don't know if I'm going to have it cut. There's so many decisions to be made. And one last thing. This is a rough piece of fire agate. If you go on our website, you'll see a ring I feature with a huge cabochon fire agate. This is a rough fire agate, and if you could see the nodules, the way it was formed and agatized. To have this cut, I have to find someone. He said he'll do it, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet.
It's beautiful the way it is. There goes the sun, just went behind the clouds.
But it's beautiful the way it is, but it's kind of chunky for a piece of jewelry. I'm going to try to find someone if he can't cut it or he doesn't want to touch it. Because if you polish this too far while you're cutting it, you'll lose the fire and the colors.
Right. That's the whole.
So it's a
the layers
gamble.
thing.
It's a very big gamble. So that was the last piece he had, and he hasn't gotten any for almost 5 years. So
Wow.
little by little,
Why
certain
is that?
minerals. Well, little by little, certain minerals are mined out. They
Oh.
go through pockets. They'll hit a pocket of like gem grade, and then usually it's like diamonds. The finer qualities are scarcer.
Uh-huh.
The finer qualities of any of these stones, you find a vein of high quality, and then you find the majority of a lower quality or commercial quality. Majority of this is all gem grade, and a lot of this is no longer available in the trade. It's just old material that is starting to come to be sold. So, and it's commanding very high prices, some of it, because it's no longer available.
Very
And
cool.
that's my soliloquy on gems.